NBA basketball. Look, we didn't cover game 4. It was Friday. Game was Friday. But we didn't cover game 4. Boston literally didn't even try. Let's just call it what it is, man. Boston didn't even try to win game 4. They quit about the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. That basketball game was over. It was over. They should be ashamed of themselves. Charles Barkley said it right. They were unprofessional. He's exactly right. They weren't. They weren't trying to win. It just seemed like, we don't want to win in Dallas. We want to win back in Boston. Okay. Luka did his thing after being embarrassed in game 3. He came out and played well. But did he play well, or did Boston just say, hey, we're going to give you one? Because you knew Boston was going to give him a game. You knew it. So, but be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful. Because if you guys remember correctly, Boston themselves was in a series last year down 3-0. And the series ended up going 7 games. So all I'm saying is be careful, because I think you got to win. You have to win game 5. You have to. Because here's what I will say. If you don't win game 5, and Jason Tatum, oh, Lord, let's cover that. Let's backtrack. Jason Tatum coming out and saying, well, if we don't win game 5, it's not the end of the world. We got other opportunities. Wait, you shut up. Oh, my God. I am so sick of this dude. Just shut up. What are you talking about? How about, hey, man, we want to win game 5, put the hammer down and end this series. Well, we got other opportunities. What? That's why he is not a superstar, people. That is why Jason Tatum is not a superstar. Since when? If we don't win, we got a couple more opportunities. What? Oh. I'm sorry. If your leader and your superstar is saying that, you got a problem. He ain't the leader. I'm sorry. He is not the leader. That is not the mentality that you need to have. Not even close. Jiminy Christmas. I just, how does that even come to your lips to say, well, it's not the end of the world if we don't win this? We've got a couple other opportunities. Get out of here, Jason Tatum. I'm done with it. Done. Oh, by the way, if they do happen to win the final, he ain't going to get the MVP. He ain't getting the MVP. Not even close. Shut all that up. Jeez. But one thing I will say, getting back to my point, I remember that about Jason Tatum. I heard him that interview. I'm furious. But getting back to the point is they better be careful. Because if they don't win game 5, and again, Jason Tatum doesn't think it's that big of a deal, I guarantee you they're not winning game 6. I can guarantee that. If they don't win game 5, Dallas is probably blowing Boston out in game 6, because now they got momentum and now they've got life. And they let momentum and life get in game 4 because role players started making shots. Role players made some shots. Hell, Tim Hardaway Jr. hadn't made a damn shot, what was it, since May 18th. What the hell? Now, he hadn't played a lot, but he hadn't made a shot in a month. Got hot. Other players got hot. Look out, Boston. You better end it in 5. Because if you don't end it in 5, you're getting blown out in game 6, and then it's game 7 for all the marbles. And then what? You think Luka, with the opportunity to shut everybody, me, Brian Windhorst, everybody that has been crucifying him, you don't think Luka comes out in a game 7 and plays his ass off? You're damn right he's going to. And by the way, if Luka does that, Boston can't stop him. Just so we're clear, Boston can't stop Luka. So you better win tonight, because if you don't, it's a game 7. Ugly. Jason Tatum. Just get out of here. Let me go to some comments here, man. My man, what's going on, man? Boston could fall into a trap. Yes, if they take their foot off the pedal. Dallas is too good to be playing around with. Yes. Yes. Don't mess around. I'm telling you. Let yourself get beat at home in game 5. You're going to a game 7. And we know Boston don't like game 7. We know Jason Tatum. We know how he is. Now, he's had a great game 7 in his past. Don't get me wrong. Y'all think that's going to happen in this finals? The way he's played this playoffs? You think Jason Tatum's going off for one of those, virtuoso games? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My man Brevin should have just got it over with. Yes, I would laugh. They blew the first ever 3-0 league comeback in NBA history. I would laugh too. And then we could absolutely put to bed all the Jason Tatum is an all NBA superstar. We could put all that to bed and never talk about it again, by the way. They lose 3-0 or up 3-0 and they lose this series. We can never, ever talk about Jason Tatum being a superstar. I don't care what he does. Never again. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Jiminy Christmas. My man Austin. Only Tatum would make excuses for a game they haven't even played yet. Exactly. Exactly. Already trying to find a bailout. Already building in the excuse wagon. Well, if we don't win, it's not the end of the world. We still have some other opportunities. That was the benefit of us going up 3-1. Man, if you don't shut your dumb ass up. Oh, I apologize, people. It just fires me up. I can't believe that people would be that weak. I can't. You got an opportunity to win a world title. And you just wanted to just somehow just happen. Instead of trying to put a stranglehold on it. But I guess that's this generation. I apologize. I'm just not that way. I would rather put my foot down and I see you down and you're my opponent. I'll step on your throat and let your throat explode. That's my mentality. I could care less. I want to win. I want to beat you into submission. And when I see you submitting, I'm going to give you a couple more shots just for good measure. But no, not Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, hey, it's okay, guys. We lost. If we don't win tonight, that's okay. We've got some other opportunities. It's no big deal. Soft. Jason Tatum, you know what Jason Tatum is? Fraud. Fraud of the week, people. We haven't done fraud of the week in a long time. I'm out. Jason Tatum needs to have a 40-point game tonight. For me to even think about being anywhere close to being back on board with Jason Tatum, I need 40 tonight in a closeout. That's what I need. I need 40 in a closeout. Otherwise, the mentality is just ridiculous. The mentality is, what are your teammates supposed to think about that, man, when they hear that? What are they supposed to say if you're the leader? If you are leading the team, what are they supposed? Oh, well, if Jason don't think it's a big deal, then I shouldn't think it's a big deal. Okay. My man, Pat Cockrell. There you go, Pat. I'm sold. Jaylen Brown, 100% better player than Tatum. And remember, Jaylen Brown can barely dribble with his left hand. But I'm all in. Mentality has to count for something, don't it, people? It can't just be about the ability. He talks about how he loves Kobe. Kobe was his mentor, and, he trained with Kobe. Kobe is going to burst out of his grave and come and just strangle Jason Tatum. Do you think Kobe Bryant would have said that? I mean, just think about that for a second. Do you believe that Kobe Bryant would have said, we want to win tonight, but if we don't, it's not that big a deal. We still have some more opportunities. Do you think, matter of fact, do you think Kobe Bryant even said something like that in his entire life? I mean, I don't care what you're talking about. Who can spit the farthest as a kid? Who is best in marbles? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. This mentality of these people these days. These guys, Jiminy Christmas. Go fight for something. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be tough. It's okay to want something so bad and you can taste it and you're going to do anything in your power to get it. It's okay. And even if you fail going 100 miles an hour and then you get back, you know what? We wanted it last game. We fell on our face. Period. End of story. That will not happen this game. What's wrong with saying that? Because deep down, I think Jason Tatum knows, hey man, I can't guarantee. I don't have it. I can't guarantee what's going to happen. So then I got to build in excuses, just like my man Austin said. Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. Jiminy Christmas. Brevin, there it is. Jason Tatum is a regular season star, not postseason. He's not a superstar. He's just not a superstar. He's just not a superstar, man. That mean, there it is. So, he's just not a superstar. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, yeah. Here's a good point. Luka actually played a little defense in game 4. Darren Howard says Luka came out and played something that resembled defense in game 4. It was amazing. All people have been asking out of Luka is just a little bit of effort. Just some effort. That's all. You don't have to be a stopper. You don't have to shut guys down. Just make proper rotations. Try to keep people in front of you. Fight. If they're going to go around you, make them work for it. They shouldn't just be blowing by you. Jiminy Christmas. And now granted, Boston wasn't playing hard, so I understand that. But at least it looked good. It looked good. So, it looked good. So, my man X Capone says you play to win, just don't play as a pacifist. Yeah, I can't get past it. I can't get past it. Jiminy Christmas. Just brutal. Brutal. That's all I'm saying. Tatum is a great 2, not a 1. Kobe rolling over in his grave. I don't even know if Kobe's rolling over in his grave. Kobe sat up and is looking Jason Tatum directly in his eyes. What the hell are you talking about, man? If you don't shut up, that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. So, mm. Yes. Yes, Pat. Yes. That is perfect. That is the perfect quote. We're talking about the same guy who was pissed in a press conference with a 2-0 lead when a reporter asked him if he felt good. Kobe was irate. What should I feel good about? Job's not done. Is the job done? No, it's not. So there's nothing to feel good about. And then you got Jason Tatum. Well, if we lose, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, man. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So it's unbelievable. The mindset of this generation. It's just unbelievable. And you can say he's just one guy, but Jason Tatum is a big part of what this generation is. We all know that. And it's the buddy system. LeBron is part of that. LeBron played in so many different eras as he's played so long. He's part of that. I mean, let me not get started. But he didn't start it. So let's not go down that route. But this is just ridiculous. That's a horrible quote. A horrible quote. So crazy. Crazy, man. Let's go to open mic. Because I'll be talking about this all day if you let me. I'd be talking about this all day long if you let me, about how Jason Tatum is just soft, soft, soft. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it, man. Hey, if it's okay if we lose, we've got some other opportunities, So we've built up some cachet. It's okay. It's okay if we don't win. Mm, mm, mm. Look, I don't get it, people. I don't get it. First of all, am I wrong? Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I can take it. I can take it. If I'm wrong and basically bashing Jason Tatum for him being soft as a piece of cotton, am I wrong? I can be wrong. I'm not going to like it, but that don't mean I don't agree with you if I'm wrong. So, what's my man what can say? Boston should get a restraining order against Tatum's mouth. Oh, man. No, Ken, you know what they need to do? Jason Tatum said that. You know what they need to do? They yes, Wakan. Lock his ass up in a padded room and throw away the damn key. Lock him up in a padded room and throw away the key. What the hell are you talking about, Jason Tatum? It's okay if we lose because we have some more opportunities. Hey, we're just going to give this team that had no hope, we're all of a sudden going to give them all this momentum. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all want to change the subject? Y'all want to talk some college football, some NFL, how Rory choked, Angel Reese hitting Caitlin. If y'all want to change the subject, feel free to do it. If not, I'm perfectly fine. I will talk about this all day long. I literally could talk about it all day long. Soft ass. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just can't, people. I can't. God. Oh, my goodness. I just think, look, my favorite player, and y'all know this, my favorite player of all time is Larry Bird. Can you imagine Larry Bird saying, well, we got him down 3-1, but if we don't win, that's okay. We got some other opportunities. It's no big deal. Not the end of the world. Can you imagine Larry Bird saying that, or Magic saying that? Can you imagine that? Oh my God.